Everybody pray for me. It been that day for me. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances.
Welcome to the Wii Sports Show, starring Randerz and my little man, big man. What do you call yourself?
Little John.
That's it. Sorry, I was way off. You're my right-hand man, though.
Thanks,
like
buddy.
literally right next to me.
I appreciate that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So here we are. We got a local sports show here in Windsor, Essex. That's why we have the title Wii Sports Show. Now we stress local. Local is important. Windsor, Essex, important. Now this show we plan on speaking about or talking about local content when it comes to sports, like all ranges. We want to focus on the 20-year-olds up to the 80-year-olds. We want to focus on rec leagues, really. Rec leagues is our focal point because nobody talks about the rec leagues. Do you agree? I agree. Nobody talks about the rec leagues, right? Those are the guys that, the afterthought, right?
Yeah, I want to hear about, Stan and his buddies. They're playing hockey on Tuesday nights and having some beers after. I want to know who's scoring in that league.
And I guarantee you know who wants to hear that? Stan.
Stan does.
Stan wants to hear about it.
Stan wants to hear it. Stan wants his name on the news.
However, Stan is 40, and he's the goaltender. He doesn't want to hear you let in 9 goals and smell like Bengay the whole fucking
That's
game.
right. He played Junior B.
Junior B. And he's proud of that.
Yeah.
But everybody forgets about it once he gets old. Right? Once he gets old, everybody forgets about it. So anyway, getting back on point.
So Stan, if you're out there, send us an email.
Send us an email.
Find us on Facebook. Find us on Twitter.
That's it. So you
and
can email
send us some
at
information.
Email us at wesportsshow@gmail.com.
That's right.
Besides the point.
Or Twitter at We Sports Show.
That's right. That's right.
Or you can Facebook us at We Sports with Randerz and Little John.
That's it. It's that easy. Now, let's get on point here. What we want to talk about in our first episodes, we're on a kind of a bit of a dull point here. It's a lull, so to speak.
Unless you like baseball.
Unless you like baseball. Even baseball's winding down. All local baseball's done.
Yeah, I mean, all the competition's gone. You understand what's happening. There's some races heating up, but...
No. If we talk about local, like the co-eds and the softball leagues, they're kind of done. They're wrapped up, and that's it. They're waiting for the new season, the football season, the hockey season. So what we wanted to do here, we just wanted to kind of touch on golf. Golf, local golf. People are still golfing. People are hardcore into golf right now.
You look like you just went golfing today, Randy.
It's funny. I always look like I'm going golfing.
You got to be ready at any time?
At any time. What time is it right now? I don't know what time it is, but it's fucking not time to golf. But I'm ready if I get the call. That's a guarantee.
Where'd you play last?
Sutton Creek.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sutton Creek.
Sutton Creek.
Jeff at Sutton Creek. Love that. Coddington, something like that.
That's
Jeff.
That's our home course, by the way. We like that place.
Home course. Speaking of courses, we want to touch right away. We want to get right on the courses because that's what we want to focus on. We rated, John and I, or Little John and I, we rated.
You can call me John.
Or LJ.
We're friends.
How about LJ? LJ good? Is that a new computer? LJ?
Yeah, sure.
LJ.
I don't like it.
Living John.
Nah, I feel like I'm stepping on MJ's toes.
MJ. So, okay, let's get focused on golf course.
So Sutton Creek.
Well, let's talk about the 3 tiers.
Okay.
We got the 3 level of golf courses.
Yeah.
Okay, we got your private, hoity-toity golf courses.
And like some public ones that can keep up.
There are some public ones that are right there.
Yeah.
Like who do we got? We got Beech Grove.
Yeah.
Never played Beech Grove. You played Beech Grove?
I did a long time ago, yeah.
Never gone to Beech Grove.
Yeah, it's similar to Essex, I would say.
I think I could be wrong. Could be the same architect. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I think it's a Pete Ross or Donald Ross.
I believe it is.
I could be way off.
Yeah, I believe it's Essex, Beech Grove, and Roseland, I believe, are all Donald Ross.
You might be right on. You might be onto something.
You keep going. I'll figure this out.
So, okay, so we got Beech Grove. We got Point West. These are private clubs. We got, what else we got? We got Ambassador, which is like semi-private, but like way up there when it comes to
Ambassador is beautiful.
Quality.
That's a nice spot.
That's a quality golf course.
Yep.
Like we play it as often as we can with the deals that they offer, which are few and far between. The only downfall I have with it is when you're golfing, you're looking at smokestacks.
Stanley Thompson? Does that make sense?
Oh, maybe Stanley Thompson. That doesn't make sense, but maybe. Either way, it looks like a Donald Ross course. We could be way off. Either way, I never played it. That's bullshit. So whoever's out there who's a member at Beech Grove, give Randerz a little call. We'll be on that course in no time.
Yeah, we'll give it a better review.
We'll give her better. Yeah, we'll give.
Okay, so what do you got? You put Kingsville up there yet?
Not yet. I haven't got to Kingsville.
Okay.
Plan on going there on
Essex,
Thursday.
Beech Grove, Ambassador,
Yeah.
Point West.
Yeah.
Seven Lakes is close.
It is close. Their prices are pretty much private. I mean, seriously. I mean,
Seven Lakes is right up there.
yeah.
And then Kingsville. Kingsville is probably my favorite public/private course in the county.
it's okay. If anybody in Windsor, Essex has ever played Kingsville, you would know when you step on those grounds, you feel like you're in like northern Michigan.
Yeah, it's a different.
It's a whole different. You wouldn't even believe the terrain.
It's completely
there.
different.
It's phenomenal. I suggest spend the money. If you're gonna spend $60-$70 a round for golf,
Or even if you're going to spend $27 for 3 guys to play 27 holes.
yeah, that was a freak day. Anyhow, I suggest going to Kingsville. It's phenomenal. The Gold Course is difficult but beautiful.
It's amazing.
The landscape there is like you kind of
get a cart. Make sure you get yourself a cart.
Yeah,
Unless you're in for a long day.
but it's funny when we do go there, you see like old people, like old members. They're there, and they're walking.
Yeah, they're
now.
walking. Of course they
The
are.
terrain is just up and down.
It's tough.
up
It's
and-
definitely a tough. Like you're doing probably 8, 9, 10K almost by the time you walk that place.
And
depending on
uphill.
how straight you hit it.
uphill, downhill, all that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place. They got a bear paw hole, par 3. It's pretty sick.
I love it.
Love it.
And then Sutton Creek is right. They're close.
I can
They're
tell
not,
you
they're
what
not
I like.
upper tier,
Look, I'm
but
not.
they're
bi-
right there, and they have so many other good things going for it. That
yeah, I'm not
for
too
me,
biased,
Right.
but I do enjoy going there because when you go there, you get
I have a good time.
get the world
I
class.
get treated well.
I feel like a member.
That's right.
I feel like a member. I spent enough money there. Fuck, I should be a member.
That's right. So then you got your Sutton Creek, your Fox Glen, your Roseland.
I never thought about Roseland. However, that's pretty good for a community golf course.
Yeah, city owned.
City owned.
Right in the
golf.
middle of town.
I mean, it did mega improvements there. I know Randy McQueen went to school with Randy McQueen. He's head pro there.
Yeah.
Great guy. Great guy. He's got probably the best golf attire out there.
Better than you?
Well, he looks like, I don't know, Beggar Vance sometimes. It's fantastic.
Nice. Bagger Vance.
Like black and white. It's like black and white.
He's
It's
in black
crazy.
and white.
He's in black
He
and-
walks around in black and white,
It's
everybody.
like, it's like, wow.
That's so good of a golfer.
It's like a
yes.
Wizard of Oz golfer.
He's in black and white.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's pretty good. He's a phenomenal golfer. He's a great guy.
You said this is a little bit out of Windsor, Essex, but then you got 2 decent ones within driving distance in Chatham.
And they're shockingly amazing.
You got Blenheim,
Blenheim, and you got
Deer Run.
Deer Run, which you got Deer Run, what, 27 holes?
Deer Run's 27 holes, and they always have specials like
It's like unlimited golf.
$100 so you can
golf
golf
till your
for 4
hands
guys
bleed.
or something.
Golf till your hands bleed. And,
Always a good time.
Always a good time. I love the golf. I mean, it's a great day. If you're married and you have kids, I don't suggest doing it.
Yeah, it's a
'cause
long day.
You're already looking at 5 hours for a round.
Yeah.
Beers, round,
right.
driving. So you're going there. That's a full.
It's a 7.
10-hour
It's
day.
well. I
Yeah.
mean, everyone with a wife knows that golf usually takes about 7 or 8 hours for a round.
Yeah.
So then you got to add another hour or 2 of travel. So it's a 10-hour day, maybe even 12 by the time you're.
And there's zero alcohol consumption. We don't. That doesn't happen,
No.
does it? That never happens. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of thirsty. What do you got there?
It's a Muskoka Brewery.
Oh, we'll try that one out. Okay. Listen to this. Listen to this. There we go.
Hey, Joe, the mic pick this up?
There you go. Yeah, I got it.
Thanks,
Right
Joe.
on.
We got Joe back here in the studio helping us out, by the way, everybody. Everyone say
Joe's
hi
a
to
man.
Joe.
Yay!
Yay, Joe!
You got to check him out at Bad Man Reviews. He's pretty cool.
Setting up our set, making it beautiful.
Isn't this nice? Okay, back on topic.
Sorry about that.
Mid-range golf courses. Mid-range golf
Well,
courses.
Okay, so we got, well, it used to be called The Roach, but not anymore, right?
That place, mega improvement.
Yeah,
When you get good investors,
yeah,
and people that have money,
yeah.
you tend to have a good product.
That's
and,
right.
and that's what's happening there. The guy's put money in. He's got
What about Landscape FX? What?
Yep, exactly. So they got a beautiful golf course. They're putting a lot of money in it.
Yeah.
They've-
Clubhouse is
They've
gorgeous.
changed the trailer park portion of it, so they've upgraded to their modern trailers.
Yeah.
Their clubhouse is fantastic. Their patio is like, okay, people, listen, when you go golfing, if you're a golfer
Yeah.
and you go golfing, afterwards, what is amazing when you're done golfing? What do you want to do? If you don't want to go home?
Pizza?
Oh, pizza would be awesome.
I love pizza. But, like, there's a really good pizza place in town. I wish they had it at a golf course. You ever had Riviera Pizza?
I haven't.
It's delicious, man. I had one last night.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Is that
fantastic.
on, is that on, what is that, 1959 Ottawa Street?
1959. Yeah, just east of Kildare, I believe.
Oh, is that
And they got fish and chips there, too.
Oh.
They use real Galati cheese, all fresh local ingredients. It is delicious, man. It's some of my favorite pizza.
Now, how's the delivery service?
It's fast, quick. Everything comes hot. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
That sounds a little cheesy.
It's nice to go there after a golf. I mean, if you're not going to eat at the golf course, at the clubhouse, go to a pizzeria. I'd suggest Riviera next time you do it.
There it is. Riviera Pizza and fish and chips.
It's delicious.
But you know what else is a good place to eat? The patios on a golf course.
Yeah, patios are great. Have a nice beer.
Gotta have a beer, but you
Ice
gotta have
cold
the
beer.
right patio.
Hey, speaking of beers, how about a shout out to Triple Bogey on the golf courses? Those are delicious.
They are delicious. Triple Bogey's delicious. Triple Bogeys are delicious. Actually, I think any beer is delicious on a golf course.
That's right.
But the patios, back to the patios. Rochester Place
Yes.
has amazing patio. They have what they got, like portable fire, not portable. They got fireplaces set up.
Yeah.
With landscaping, they're interlocking brick. The background with the golf course. They just put up new tarps this year. I really enjoy that place. I mean, that's a cool part about having a good clubhouse. If you're a public course, that goes a long way.
It does. It really does.
Like I don't like showing it.
Because it's not just about golfing. Especially you bring your wife or something out. She wants to see a nice time. She wants to see nice gardening and nice landscaping and have a nice meal after.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
I mean, you're already paying enough money. I think golf courses, what they should do, they do it stateside. They should offer
Like a package.
a package. So if I go golfing 18 holes, I get a meal together.
Right.
Instead of paying 18 holes for golf.
Not a hot dog.
Especially when you go with your wife. If you come here with your wife, we'll throw in a meal. One meal, and you have to pay the other meal. Something like that.
Yeah.
So there you go, Windsor, Essex. Suggestion.
So you talked about Rochester Place.
That's right.
Quite a bit. You obviously love it.
Yeah.
Isn't your brother a member there?
He is a member there.
He is, right?
He is a member there.
Hey, Joe, you got that picture of, the guy with the double foot transplant?
Yeah, you got to check this out. Windsor Essex. Whoa, look at this. Okay, now listen. Listen, there's a story behind this. This guy golfs a lot.
Yeah, he's a member, everybody.
He's a member. He's a transplant member.
Clearly,
if you take
he's
a look
sitting par, everybody.
Take a look at his feet. Now, this is someone who golfs 100 and something rounds a year. Who has that much time? He does.
Jesus.
Now, when you take a look at these feet, it looks like a dual foot transplant. And it
That's
does
gone wrong.
Gone wrong. And it actually
Hear
looks
that?
like,
Or maybe frostbite?
that looks like he was transplanted from a cadaver that was dead for 16 years.
I think he played barefoot in the winter.
However, his blood flow is not working. The body is rejecting it.
Yeah, the body rejected those feet.
And yet he still has strength to stand on them.
That's impressive. That's commitment right there.
That's
like,
commitment.
For somebody to have their feet cut off and have those sewn on and still be able to golf every day.
But I can tell you one thing. Come wintertime, those feet will look normal.
Yeah, they're going to match again.
They're going to match. So hats off to the doctor.
Yeah.
Hats off to the doctor. Dr. Foot Plant, whatever you want to call him. But that's
way to go, doctor. You've done a great job there.
That's commitment. If Adidas could only put a couple lines on his feet, that'd be amazing.
That's impressive.
Selling feature.
That's really impressive.
Isn't that something? I had to throw it out there. Sorry. Shout out to Bill.
Shout out to Bill and Michael Jackson's doctor.
Moving on.
Okay. Bellevue. Bellevue's up there.
We're what, mid-range?
Yeah, we're still in the mid-range, I think.
Yeah, we are.
More like, okay, so
they have a lot of potential.
I mean, if you look at these, though, I mean, you're looking at prices going from highest to lowest. So
That's right.
There's a time and a place for everything, obviously, right?
Bellevue
But
has
you
a
got
good
some of
layout.
these mid-range courses that are bargains, that always have deals, that you have a good time at. I love Bellevue. It's a great spot.
It does have a good spot. I mean, they do have a tendency with water. There's a lot of water issues there. People can agree with the water.
Right.
They can get dry. They do their best. What I do like about them is every time you go there, they do offer you a 2-for-1 pass.
Yep.
Every time. They're very welcoming.
It's how they treat you, right?
That's important.
Like,
that's very important.
Fox Glen, for example. Nice course, close to my house, but I feel like an outsider every time I go there.
Every time.
Every time. I get stuck in these 7-minute tee times.
I feel like
they're
that.
They're rushing me. I got the ranger on my ass at all times, telling me to go faster when I just had to wait for my previous shot. I don't like that.
It's like that awkward kid that walks down the hallway and everybody's staring at him. Like the cool guys are staring at him.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Why are you here early?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, do you have a tea time? Well, yeah, I have a tea time. That's why I'm here. I don't
and
have
it's
to show
packed.
up.
The place is log jammed at all times.
And they have the course maintenance is good there. The greens are phenomenal.
Good clubhouse.
They have a water
I've
issue.
been to a couple weddings there. Stood in a wedding there.
I got married there.
I basically met my wife a few months before a wedding there.
We won't get into that. We won't get into that.
We had a great time, didn't we, Annie?
I'm sure you did. Moving on.
We talked about Roseland? Erie Shores.
Oh, and that's a hidden gem.
Hidden gem. Erie Shores, everybody.
Now, Okay, let's get in the Erie Shores. We don't do it that often because of the drive, but then again, it's Windsor Essex. We're not driving very far for all these courses. You're looking at 25 to 40 minutes.
I think
max.
yeah, we talked about Blenheim. That's probably an hour.
Exactly.
Right? That's
I'll
the
go
farthest.
there. I'll go there.
Yeah.
Erie Shores is a diamond in the rough.
Yep.
That course is beautiful. It's not very
And
long.
It's right on Erie Shores, isn't it?
Well,
Shores of Lake Erie.
yeah, it's right on Robson Road, which then carries along the lake there, leads you to Point Pelee.
That's right.
But that course, again, you ever play there?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's lush, greenery, you got tree-lined fairways.
Is it? How do they maintain it? Is it well maintained?
They cut grass.
Oh, good.
Cut grass and they water
They
it.
cut the greens.
Isn't that shocking? But that course, I do enjoy it. I haven't played there a lot, but I have played there maybe 3-4 times. But I recommend it to any Windsor Essex resident.
Yeah, take a drive.
Take a drive. You got to try
Support
it out.
all these local courses. They all have things to offer. It's
right.
nice to get, like, for me to be a member at one course and play the same course over and over and over
I
and
can do
over
it.
again. I can't do it.
That's why we should have club links.
It's like getting it's like having a cottage. You go to the cottage every single time. But I like to travel. I like to, go to other places and visit other places. I don't know. Everyone's different, obviously. And
It's so true. It's so true. They should have a club links, which if you guys aren't familiar, a club links is one membership, several courses.
that's right.
So
So that's a great. Yeah, they do that in the States.
They do it in the States. It's all over the place. So let's say I want a membership at Sutton Creek, Roseland, and
Foxfire.
Seven Lakes.
Yeah.
Or
Done.
whatever. They amalgamated and did that.
Smart.
It would be smart, and it's better for the golf course. We know how expensive it is to maintain a golf course.
It's
and to
especially
run
in
a golf
Canada
course.
and Ontario.
Oh, big time. Big time. You go stateside, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper over there to operate anything.
And their hospitality is a killer. It's awesome. It's awesome.
So then we're going to like your Woodland Hills. St. Clair College bought it, right?
Yeah, these are like
It's
little
like-
par 3 courses.
It's their little training course.
Yeah.
They play soccer golf there.
Yeah, that's no comment. I'm not gonna-
Hey, Wildwood.
That's actually a very...
Wildwood and McGregor, everybody.
that's
It's
a-
short.
Yeah.
No par fives, I don't think.
Mm,
Maybe one.
I don't think they have a par 5.
No, I don't think they do either. Mainly par threes. I'd have to look it up. I don't
Very
know. Par's
difficult
probably
par three.
60 or something, 62.
Very difficult par 3s.
But they're 220-yard par threes. Like, it is a difficult shot to put these things on the green. And the greens roll very true.
That's
Very
right.
well maintained.
Oh, they're very well maintained. Well, they should be well maintained. They're using all that sewage water from the trailers. No, besides the point. That course, I always said it years ago, when those trees come in and they fill in, that course is going to be extremely difficult. It's already extremely
Especially the
difficult.
bell hole.
I love
When
the
those
bell
trees fill in.
hole. Oh, speaking of bell hole, you got to tell Windsor Essex. You got to tell them about our bell hole experience
I don't remember.
at Kingsville.
Okay, number
And-
4, gold.
But you got okay.
We can't go too far down that road. But the moral of the story is we had people in front of us that didn't look like they've golfed before. And the reason we said that is when they teed off, everything went 90 degrees.
And mind you, don't mean to interrupt. Mind you, they're playing the gold, which is extremely difficult.
It's a tough course. So I think it's number 4.
I don't think they knew what
4
they were
or
getting
5?
into.
4.
Yeah.
I think it's 4. They drove their balls, and they were up on the ridge, and then they hit their second shots, and we waited about 10 minutes, and then we looked at our carts, and the carts have GPS, so we could see their cart was way past where the bell was. But we didn't hear the bell. Nobody rang the bell.
Yeah. And it was long. Like the cart disappeared on the GPS screen.
Yes.
It disappeared. So we thought, oh, they forgot to ring the bell.
They obviously don't know what they're doing. They didn't ring the bell.
Or maybe they were nowhere near the bell.
And anyone, like, I've never hit up on anyone before. so Randy hits a drive down the middle. Beautiful shot. Aaron hits one down the middle. Beautiful shot. I hit one right down the middle. And we're all excited to go look at our balls. The perfect shots. They might have hit the landing slope and got the little power extra roll. And we go down there and we got 3 angry people down there. Angry.
Arms in the air like
They
what?
haven't eaten in a while. They needed Snickers.
Arms in the arms in the air.
What are you doing, man?
We're like, relax, buddy. There's no time to get into this business right
Like,
now.
we're sorry.
golfing.
They're like, don't you know there's a bell? We're like, yeah, we knew there was a bell. And he's like,
Don't you know how to
"Did-
go?
did-
We didn't.
we
say
haven't
that.
rang the bell yet. Like, why did you shoot? And we're like, we thought you were gone. We saw it on the GPS, and they just kept going, and we're going. And finally, we said, listen, buddy, on the first tee, no one could hit the ball longer than 5 yards. Clearly, it looked like nobody had ever golfed before, and we hit our balls. I apologize. I'm sorry. And they just kept going, and
It got kind of awkward.
It did.
However, I was with Little John, and I was with Little Aaron, which is the opposite of that. So I felt pretty confident and comfortable there. Either way, that happens in golf. I mean,
it's an accident.
golf happens. You blend with all makes and models. You blend with guys that are really good and guys that are really bad.
Here's the
That's
thing.
the great thing about golf.
Here's the thing. You could be on a par 4, 350, right? They're on the green.
Yeah.
You wait for them to leave the green on a par 4, and you hit your shot. It's going 20 yards into the trees.
All the time.
Every time.
And always
if you
happens.
wait and you're like, oh, no, I could hit a 350.
You top it.
Yeah, you top
You
it.
guys know Windsor Essex. You know exactly what we're talking
But
about.
you're on the green on a par 4, so you hit the freaking ball. And then you just stripe it.
You
You're
stripe
like, oh, no.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
But the moment you do that once, though, you know you have
You're
the
scared
capability.
to yell 4 because you know if you make them move in any way, it might hit them.
That's right.
And you can see the ball skimming their
And
head.
then now you got to get creative and say, sorry, I didn't see you there.
I apologize.
I never hit it that good before.
I've never done that before. I apologize.
I've never done it. But I'm proud of myself, so you should be proud of me, too. Did I hurt you? No, the ball's not landing in the air. It's rolling up on you.
Yeah, it's rolling. It's not going to hit you 350 in the air.
It's not. If it hits you 350 in the air, you're Dustin Johnson.
That's right.
Speaking of Dustin Johnson, Anna's Johnson, did you guys watch that? Or when was that? Last week?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Something else,
It's
man.
on again.
He came back and tore it up. Anyway, moving on. We're talking about, are we on the bottom end of the courses?
Well, we did
maybe?
Woodland Hills. We started at Wildwood.
There's a little...
Dominion. I have so much hope for Dominion.
I started on Dominion.
Me too. And every time I drive by it, I'm like, oh, it looks like they're doing some work there. Maybe I'll go play it again.
It's beautiful.
And every
Looks
time I go and
beautiful.
play, I go, why the hell did I come here? This is when you're getting into jean territory, when you start getting to Dominion.
Yeah, we start seeing people wearing jeans.
Nice jeans, dark jeans still. Dominion is dark jeans.
When I was up north, people were wearing sleeveless shirts.
When you're up north, the guy didn't have a shirt on.
That's true. Hey, the funny thing
He
is,
was Canadian.
listen, he had no shirt on. I'm like, and he's barefoot.
Barefoot.
And I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, hey, man, what's up, hey? I'm like,
we're
oh,
from
are you
Canada.
Canadian? I'm like, you pass. It's okay. What's up?
Barefoot, no shirt. We haven't got there yet.
We haven't got there yet. However, golf courses should be innovative and start adding Bluetooth speakers into the carts.
That's a good idea.
Let's get out of this hoity-toity nonsense. I mean, even the USPG or USGA's changing the rules when it comes to fast play.
That's right.
And leaning back. That should happen in golf. Let everybody have fun. Play the tunes.
Yeah.
Hang out. Have a blast.
Have a good time.
Listen, if you sit there and say, be quiet, I'm taking a shot. Be quiet. Shh, he's taking a shot. There's airplanes flying by, and there's other people screaming.
Figure it out. It's just when people are whispering in the background, like...
Yeah, but we will the moment that happens and we have a bad shot.
The old Velcro on the glove trick.
The moment we have that bad shot that we go,
Damn it!
Just shut up. Shut up. But anyway.
Freaking ridiculous. Okay, so Dominion.
Dominion.
Hey, 240 yard par 4s.
I don't like, you got number 1, number 2, number 3. I think everybody will agree Windsor Essex. Number 2 or number 3. Okay, most of us are right-handed golfers.
Yep.
We'll hit that drive, and I tell you, a ton of us will slice a ball or a natural fade. Well, what's in the way of our ball landing? A giant hill.
Yeah.
So what happens is when that giant hill that ball lands past that giant hill, we can't see it land. So what are we doing? We're looking for our ball where it landed. That causes a bottleneck, which ends up being a log jam on the course.
Yep.
And it's a bitch.
It's always a log jam.
It's always a log jam.
And across the street, log jam.
And all the greens are elevated.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
But the best thing about those two courses is the restaurant down the street. Wolfhead.
Love Wolfhead.
Wolfhead accepts golfers all the time.
I like that place.
Yeah, it's a good spot to go for after golf.
Yeah, it's a good place.
It is a great place. One of my favorites, especially in Amherstburg.
Yeah, Amherstburg. Shout out to the A-Berg.
Hey, Berg!
And all our homies.
So Dominion Oxley.
I've golfed there once.
I don't think I've ever. Maybe I've been to Oxley. I'm
golfed
not
there
sure.
once.
Maybe in the winter.
You got to be creative there with one club.
The nice thing about Oxley is it Oxley or a Hideaway that just stays open year round.
Hideaway's closed. They're done.
Oh, Hideaway's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
they hit away forever.
I better hide away that one off my list.
Yeah, they hit away forever. They're gone.
Orchard View?
Unfortunately. There's another place. It's
12 months a year. Again, we're in the Gene territory at this point.
But you know one thing? Okay, getting back to Windsor Essex and the unique place where we live, we can play in December or January
Sometimes.
because we might have a course that just opens up because
Yeah,
you
that's
got
true.
mild weather.
So again, everything, they all have purposes.
They all have
Whether you want to spend $20 for a round of golf or
That's right.
80,
That's right.
depending on if you want to, take someone somewhere very nice or go get shit-faced.
Getting back to Oxley, that's a good place to bring a wife or your kids to teach them.
Yeah, for sure.
You can teach them
I like-
there. It's
yeah.
short.
I
There's
like
no.
Wildwood for that.
You can take your time.
Yeah, it's a good junior course.
Yeah,
Like the old Seven Lakes. That's where I learned how to play.
that's right.
My son actually got a hole-in-one there.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. That was bullshit, by the way.
I know.
You golfed my whole life.
I know.
I
Never had a hole-in-one. He's like 10 or 11 at the time, and he sculls one up the middle, and it bounces 3 times. And
Little
goes in the
John
hole.
here sends me a picture one day. He's like, "Look at Braden. He got a hole-in-one
He's
with
got
a
this
picture."
plaque signed and
I'm like,
everything.
are you kidding me?
Yeah, bullshit.
But whatever. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Did it keep him playing? Does he still like it?
Oh, he loves golf.
That's good.
Yeah, we just took him hiking on the
Oh,
weekend.
yeah.
We had a great time.
That's sweet.
Yeah, we went to Algonquin, Western Uplands Trail. We did 55K in 3 days with 40 pounds on our back.
I know. I'd be a little bitch. I would be a bit. As
was
much as I'd
awesome.
love to spend time with you guys and hang out and see that, maybe you'd teach me some things. But I think, honestly, I'd be a bitch.
It was amazing to unplug and go up north. I think it was a 6-hour drive, and it was absolutely amazing. We just absolutely unplugged. We started our own fires with knives, like no matches, no paper, no lighters. We used knives and wood.
You're like less style. Like
Oh, yeah.
this is the
Oh,
Survivor
absolutely.
Man shit.
Yeah. We brought steaks, potatoes, eggs, ate like kings. We had a blast, man.
Any bears?
We saw bear poop.
Wow.
Didn't see an actual bear.
Now, how do we know it was bear poop?
It didn't look like moose poop, and it was very large.
So the only one I think could be.
I guess it could be a few
Couldn't be
things,
Bigfoot? Could it be Bigfoot?
I'm pretty sure it was bear poop. Like, I'm not an expert, but if I was a bear and I pooped, it would look like that. So that's how I know.
Interesting.
It's science.
It's not. It's true. Science.
We did see 3 moose.
No kidding.
Yeah.
3 moose up in the north.
3 moose, eh?
Hey, I seen.
How's she going, eh?
Hey, I seen 3 moose up there. Hey.
How's she going, eh?
Hey, right up there, the moose.
Yeah, they're just juniors, but we did see them. We heard bigger ones close by, so that was awesome.
So you seen 3 moose jaw. That was terrible. That was sad. Don't listen to my jokes, Windsor Essex. They're bad, but I'll try. I'll try every time.
Anyway, we had a great time. 55K, 3 days, brutal hiking. If anyone has time or likes to do that sort of stuff, I recommend going to the Western Uplands Trail in Algonquin. Get yourself some gear, go start some fires, unplug, get away from Wi-Fi. It was phenomenal.
That's kind of a good feeling. Get off the grid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Moving on to now. What do
Any
we got on?
any good golf tournaments you been in?
You know what? This has been a laid back year. The one year we killed it. We had what? We played
lots.
We played a shitload.
It was so much fun.
It was like
There's so much fun. Every time I'm in a tournament, we have a blast.
And you guys would agree, Windsor Essex. Any golf tournament you're in, it's a blast.
It's so much fun. You always meet up with old friends and like
That's
hang out
another thing.
afterwards. There's always a post-game celebration.
It's just fun. It's just fun. You're out there. You start to get competitive. It starts off, we're going to play really good. We're going to be low score, but it ends
Yeah.
up being a shit show.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is it's really what it's supposed to be.
yeah. You
Come
spend more money
home,
than you're supposed to.
Come home with a little buzz maybe here and
a
there.
little bit.
Just a little bit.
Eat
But
good food. Maybe get a nice oversized ladies shirt to win.
yeah. Some of the prizes are, but like,
Here's a double XL ladies golf shirt.
look at, we do this. It's always usually for charity.
Yeah.
Right.
Always.
So, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good reason why we go to these golf tournaments, but they're fun as hell. They're so much fun. I went to one where it was at Point West. Oh boy.
That was a good one.
I think they stopped
Dunk tanks? Was
They
there a
had-
dunk tank?
You believe this at Point West? Dunk tank.
That was a good time.
And some of the golfers were actually getting in the dunk tank. So you knew that was getting to a point
But
where
they raised like $25,000-$30,000 or something,
Yeah.
maybe more.
yeah, I think the Jovanovski tournament just raised $30,000.
Did they really?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I
Nice.
read that. Yeah.
That was at Point West too.
Yeah. So it's a good venue there. However, that was squashed immediately. The
Dunk tanks.
residents in the area were like, we're not having no dunk tanks.
Excuse me, I don't enjoy
Yeah,
dunk
Buffy
tanks.
and Muffy. Buffy and
Excuse me,
Muffy. Let me get my little. Like, whatever. We're having fun. It's golf.
You know who else has a good golf tournament? Sutton Creek.
Always. They got music cranked.
Oh yeah, they cranked the music off the
You can
balcony.
actually hear it in the back of the course.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I love the golf course. Again, try not to be too biased. They do have a bit of an issue. They do have a little snack shack there.
No beer cart.
That is crucial.
You need a beer cart.
If you have a beer cart
Yes.
and a beer cart girl,
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
it comes hand in hand.
Yeah. I've never seen a beer cart guy before.
That's true. You don't see beer cart guys. I guarantee you, seen a beer cart guy, no one's going to wave him over. If anything, they're going to wave him over and say, where's
that the
beer cart?
Ranger?
They're going to wave him over and say,
Must be the Ranger.
Where's the beer cart girl? And he'd be like, I'll get her. That's a guaranteed. Yeah, is that the Ranger? Put a flag on the cart, bud. Keep going. No, but
How's she going, eh?
how's she going, eh? We need a beer cart girl.
At Sutton.
Sutton could go with 2 of them because of the way their course design is.
Yeah.
But they do have a brilliant idea having
They
a
have a
snack
shack,
snack shack.
And the course is built around it, so you're constantly crossing that shack.
If you're not going to have somebody in there selling, get a beer vending machine.
I just
or
feel like at a
something.
tournament, though, you should have a beer cart girl as well.
That's probably the only time they should use it.
Yeah.
But the snack shack, like I've been there several times, like middle of the week and that.
It's
I mean,
closed.
it's not feasible for them to pay somebody to work there.
It's a business. You can't
get
just
it.
have someone sitting there
I
all
get
day.
it. But don't force us to bring things on the course if you want to make money.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
I'm willing to support if you're willing to help us out. Because beer and golf come hand in hand. Do you agree?
This one's tough.
Really?
Yeah.
I just love beer, but
I do as well, but I do enjoy playing without drinking and like, trying to actually play well.
don't mind. I don't get all jacked up every time. It does happen.
Well, you got to get in between like that 2 to 6 beer window
yeah.
when you're on fire, and like you got to get your mind to shut off, and you just got your muscles are loose and you feel good about yourself. 2 beers, then you hit 6 beers,
I like to calm down a bit.
and then suddenly,
I think the less I think about the game, the better I play.
yes,
I-
less thinking is always best. In
This
everything in life.
guy, however, taught me
If you can stop
without
thinking,
knowing. You taught me without knowing
well, thank you.
how to be kind of calm.
Yeah, how did I do that?
Well, it's simple. You make bad shots like we all do.
Yeah.
But you tend to make them often.
Yeah,
Because you don't play golf much.
that's true.
But when you do, you fucking smash the ball. Let me tell you, folks, fucking it's kind of ridiculous. We'll get on that another time. But no, you if you make a bad shot,
Yeah,
and if I make a bad shot,
you got to let it go.
you do. You let
Just
it
like
go,
in
and
life.
I gotta go like, why sweat it, man?
That's
it's
why
okay.
golf is so awesome. It's just like life. The less you think, the better you do. The worse you do, the more you got to forget about it and
Yeah.
move on to the next shot.
But it is an amazing sport where you can play this fucking game till you're 80, 85 years old.
Yes.
Maybe even older.
Yes.
But when
And
you get older, it's how fast you play, not how good you play.
How great is it when you get paired up for like an old guy, and he just hits it straight down the middle,
Doesn't hit it far and
140
smashes,
yards.
Yeah, smashes your score.
and then around the greens, ridiculous. Anything around the greens is up and down. Just he pulls out the old 7-iron from 30 yards out.
The
next to hole.
putting, it's like the putting's like, 12-foot putt, 15-foot putt,
It don't
drain,
matter.
drain, and then you get to hear the great stories from him.
Yeah, all the great
I
stuff.
met a lot of great people on the golf course. I used to play a lot by myself. I don't do that anymore because I just like to be with like a team,
Yeah,
a
with people you
foursome,
know,
a
yeah,
threesome, twosome.
Mhm.
I really enjoy. I enjoy the morale or the company nowadays as you get older
Yep.
in golf, just as much as I like the game of golf.
Well,
No
anytime-
different than hockey and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Is camaraderie.
Camaraderie, I love that.
Yeah.
Maybe not morale, camaraderie. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So moving on, we're gonna talk now.
About Tiger Woods.
Yeah, we have to touch on Tiger Woods.
Just a touch.
Just because we're in golf, I need to
And
ask you
pills
something.
and beer.
I need to ask you something.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is Tiger Woods ever gonna win a major again,
No.
a tournament again?
Possibly.
Now that this new scandal come out about this prescription drug abuse,
He needs to stop caring. Like, just admit, okay, what he needs to do is save a bunch of lives and come clean and say he's been addicted to prescription drugs
be a spokesperson.
for a long
Yes.
time.
Yes.
It ruined his career.
That's
he was
it.
on top of the world.
That's it.
He started taking prescription drugs for pain, for whatever else. And
What's it do? It fogs your mind.
it fogs your mind.
And what do you need in golf?
You need
your mind.
And he went from this clear-minded guy to a complete train wreck. And
It's kind of sad to see. And people just jump on the bandwagon, they hate him and stuff. But let's not talk about his personal life. We didn't know much about his personal life. Yeah, he's a dick too. Don't get me wrong. But
Yeah,
we
but
watched
fame
him for
makes everyone a
golf.
dick.
We watched him golf, and what he did out there is absolutely phenomenal. We can all agree with that. You can like the golfers today. There's several
how much,
guys that are really
do
good.
you know how much he made over his career?
He's $1 billion golfer.
No, how much did he make on the course?
I'm not 100% on that one.
It's like 110 million, I think.
Just golfing.
Just golfing.
In tournaments.
You know how much Mayweather made on the weekend?
Oh, fuck. 300 mil
They're talking 300 million.
for 30 minutes.
300
crazy.
million. 3 times the amount. As big as Tiger was, athlete of the year, freaking whatever.
You know who made more
Forbes
money?
list.
You know who made more money? The fucking lotto winner in the United States.
Yeah.
She made like 350.
No way. I
Well, it
didn't
was a
see that.
$700 million lottery, and she made like 350 or something after taxes. We could be way skewed on our price or our numbers and that, but that's crazy. But Tiger Woods, like, he's that good that he could get out of this fog. Like, think about this story, folks. If he came back,
He would need to come clean first.
come clean, zen, zero out. If he came back to this sport and did something, could you imagine that story?
It would be a good story.
I just think he's mind warped. He's bent. It's over. I mean, I hate to say it.
Listen,
we thought
here's the
years
thing.
ago that he'd win at least 4 more.
When you're on the
majors.
golf course and you're about to hit a drive,
Yep.
and you're waiting for someone else to shoot, so that you're waiting there, and someone else comes up from behind you, and he's waiting there. The next group is
Mhm.
on the tee deck with you. Now you got to hit your drive with that group right
Yeah, that's nerve-wracking.
All of a sudden, it's nerve-wracking.
It's
like,
suddenly.
Oh. Hey, you're like, that's 4 more people, maybe.
That's it.
Watching you.
You got thousands around you.
Thousands, cameras in your face like this, nonstop, following you around your entire life. Like that.
Like when he comes back from injury.
It's impossible to do.
But when he comes back from injury.
You think even Dustin Johnson, you think he has to deal with that?
Well, not yet. It's going to slowly get to that point. But now, because Dustin Johnson's not the superstar, you have Spieth, you have the Fowlers, you have all these other guys. So
these guys don't have to deal with the media that he has to deal with. If Tiger's playing, the whole story is Tiger.
Like when he comes back,
it's hard to do. What happens?
He knows what he's capable of, but if he doesn't get to that point, what does he do? He pulls the plug. I can't. My back hurts. Maybe his back really does hurt. I think he gets to the point where he's not at the top.
Yeah, they're fake injuries, so he can take more pills. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it, to get more pills, unfortunately.
So there was a good fight recently.
You didn't get to see it.
No, I was in Algonquin, but I did see some clips. It basically panned out exactly the way I thought it was going to happen.
McGregor got fooked up. I can guarantee it.
I thought McGregor had a fighter's chance for 3 or 4 rounds. I thought Mayweather would just wait him out and beat him in the end. And
he did exactly what everybody thought. Now, however, the UFC fans, and I know there's some of you out there, Windsor, Essex, the UFC fans are, McGregor's going to win. He's going to smash him. He's 20 years old. He's so much, Mayweather's old and washed up.
Yeah, but he's 50-0.
He's a boxer.
He's a boxer. All you got to do is turn yourself around. The guy's not allowed to hit him in the head anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's boxing rules. It's his point system. I mean, come on.
He got fooked up after the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th. And then the 10th round come around, he got fooked up. I guarantee you, yes. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And you know what?
It's boxing rules, man. Like,
I spent money, $100 on the fight.
It got dirty, though. Like, the promoting in that fight, it almost got to, like, WWE style.
Oh, but that's what sells.
You're right. That's what made him the money.
It doesn't matter. People look at Lonzo Ball. You know Lonzo Ball? He's a new basketball young superstar coming in on the LA Lakers. Look at his family, his dad, the Ballers. They sell $500 running shoes or basketball shoes, and fucking people are buying them. Like, people are just that fucking stupid that they'll just do it. Like, I was that fucking stupid to buy the damn event, but I bought it, and it was entertaining. Conor McGregor sold that fight.
Yeah,
he did. Awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
Shout out to the Irishman. I'm an Irish. Bailey, Irish cream. I'm an Irishman. But it was a good boxing match. It was really
Boxing's always been about that, though, right?
But I think it brought boxing back up. Like, people forgot about boxing. I used to watch boxing on Saturday afternoon.
You're
my
right.
Dad.
Everything that was supposed to happen happened. It brought boxing up. It brought MMA up.
I can see the 3.
It made money for everybody
in there somehow with WWE.
Maybe.
UFC. If you're done with
WWE.
If you're done with UFC, where do you
go? To WWE.
WWE, right?
Just move right on.
And if you think you just move right on. And they were talking about McGregor going to WWE as if he's gonna go to WWE. Look at how little that guy is. He can't go to WWE. He's not Rey Mysterio.
Oh man, Joe, how we doing on time, Joe?
Yeah, we might just start winding her down. We're getting
40 minutes? Yeah, we should probably wind her down.
We're getting there. One more thing. A few more things. What are we going to...
Listen, what we need to do is make sure that everyone in the local area, because this is our first show, right?
Very first, for episode 1.
We need you guys to come to us with your stats, with anything you want on the line, with anything you want us to say.
How do they contact us?
Yeah. How do they contact us?
Yeah.
There's a few different ways.
You can email us at wesportshow@gmail.com.
That's right. You can hit us up on Twitter at WeSportsShow.
And you can like us on Facebook at We Sports and More with Randerz and John.
That's right. So get a hold of us. Send us your stats. There's a lot of union leagues out there. There's a lot of beer leagues out there.
Again, we want to focus on the guys that play in the rec leagues. We really do. Dart leagues, bowling
We don't care. We'll talk about you. We don't mind.
Curling leagues.
Yes. If you got a birthday you want to shout out, well, we might help you out.
We might help it. We might give you tomorrow's news today.
So follow us on Twitter. We'll get that stuff going. I'm going to put some videos up of my recent backpacking trip in Algonquin to show you.
And you guys, we stress it and we encourage you guys to send us videos, pictures, send us email. We'll throw it up here. We'll rip you out. We'll promote you. We'll get you on the air. How cool would it be to have your name on here? Come on, a video of you scoring a goal.
That's right.
Video of you shooting a basket. That'd be pretty neat.
So next week we're going to touch on some local breweries and underappreciated coaches.
Oh yeah, and that's true. That's true. Who was your best coach?
Mike Matthews.
Mike Matthews.
Yeah, he was awesome.
I would like to say this is. Again.
He used to call me Twinkle Toes Hockey. I think it was novice hockey or something. I was a defenseman.
I enjoyed my dad coaching me. That was kind of neat.
Yeah,
it was several years. Kind of neat. I had a couple. Mr. Johnson. We used to sing Mr. Johnson. He was Good coach. He liked the bottle a little bit, but we should say, no, I'm not going to say it. I can't say it. Anyway, I can't say it. It's not good. We're going to wrap this up. What do you think?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
We're going to wrap this show up.
Thanks, guys, for coming out.
We'll see you on episode 2.
Episode 2.
We Sports Show.
And
Randerz.
more. Little John.
Peace.
See you.